Hi, in this video, we're going to discuss the real crisis in real estate, affordability. Home prices went up 11% last year and will likely do the same this year. Homes are only affordable to many Americans because of the near record low interest rates. We will discuss the housing inflation drivers of limited supply, increased demand, more competition, and ever-rising costs. If you find this video helpful, then hit the like button. If you want to be notified of our next video, then subscribe to our channel and push the notification button. Now, let's dive into the housing affordability crisis. Supply is at an all-time record low.
Supply is constrained by a long, arduous land entitlement process. There is also a backlog in permitting departments that is delaying the start of new communities. A foreclosure moratorium has also constrained supply. Another supply problem is that fewer homeowners are listing their properties. That may be because they do not want prospective buyers walking through their home during a pandemic, or maybe they can't find a different home to move into. Regardless, the reason it is decreasing supply. A healthy supply is 6 months of inventory. We are currently at around 2 months of inventory.
Another supply constraint is that some home builders have entered into the single-family rental market. Some large public builders are slicing off some of their capacity to this rapidly growing segment. Skilled labor and material shortages are also constraining supply. Have you been to a construction site lately? There's a lot of gray hair within the skilled labor trades. What happens when they start retiring on a large scale? Not enough young workers are entering the skilled trades.
Now, shifting to the demand side, near historic low interest rates are increasing demand for housing. The Fed is focused on keeping interest rates low. We expect them to do that for the near term as they borrow and spend money as if there were no long-term consequences of doing so. What happens when the rates actually rise on all that debt? How do they pay the interest on the trillions they are borrowing? Well, they will raise your taxes. They will start with the so-called wealthy. Then, they will keep revising definition of wealthy until they increase everyone's taxes.
Keep that in mind the next time you support a tax hike on the so-called wealthy. Every American is wealthy based on a global standard. Higher taxes will leave all of us with less money to spend on a house. Another factor increasing demand is the migration from large cities. After all, what's the point of urban living if you can't enjoy restaurants, shows, and the nightlife of a big city? Millennials have been entering the homebuyers market in force. The second home market is also booming as people look to invest in hard assets as a hedge against inflation.
Interest rates on saving deposits are a fraction of inflation, so who could blame them? According to Redfin, demand for vacation property is up 84% year over year. They also stated that the average price appreciation for those homes is up 19% year over year. The ability to work remotely is a large reason behind the surge in demand. Check out part 2 of this video series where we talk about the other 2 categories which are driving home price inflation. Until next time, work hard, spend less, and invest the rest. Thank you.